Hello, 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 everybody. Hey, Don. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda, Karen, Carlotta, Barbara. How are y'all doing? Happy Saturday to you guys. Happy Saturday, y'all. Y'all. I got to see where I'm typing. How are y'all doing today? Oh, it is Saturday. Oh, I even spelt it wrong. It was supposed to be Happy Saturday, y'all. How is everybody doing? BFF is not here in the shop, but she is going to be joining us if she's not already here. Y'all, I just wanted to come on because this is going to be one of those chats that, I'm kind of stumped because of all of the freaking. There, she says she's here. She's here, guys. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Sandra Rose. How are y'all? Guys, the gas prices, food prices. I mean, even the flood flow trawl that we and BFF use for like our paint pours, guys, that's getting scarce. BFF told me this morning, that there's an additive that they cannot get right now to continue to make that flood flow trawl. Y'all, it's crazy. Craft supply prices. I'm telling you, what the heck's going on? Hey, Alicia, we know what the heck's going on, right? But what can we do what can we do about it? Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing? Hey, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Like I said, BF, Angie Dunkel, how are you doing? Guys, I feel like my neck needs to be cracked. Oh, gosh. Y'all know I have that, what is it called? A Chiari malformation in the back of my base of my skull there. It's where my stem of my brain just fell down into that little hole where your brain, your spinal cord, right here's your brain and here's your spinal cord, right, going up in this little hole like that. The base of my brain fell right on top of my spinal cord, and that's called that malformation. And sometimes I get stiff necks pretty much every day, but thank God I don't have to have brain surgery on it. I know this is crazy, isn't it? First time on the chat. Hey, Pat, how are you? What can we do? Use what we have and then come shopping in your stash. BFF, I'm going to go shopping on your stash, girlfriend, because I know you have a lot. You heard diamond dust is getting hard to get. See, Dawn, and I'm afraid not only diamond dust, I mean, all glitters is hard to come by. Have y'all been to Michael's lately? I was at Michael's this morning, and I'm telling you, it's like when I walk into the craft stores, I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, just allow our economy to get back to where it was. No, let's get back to even better than what it was. I don't want to be happy because the grocery stores are half full now when they were like not even half full. I want to be happy because they're so overflowing. There's an abundance of stuff. I was sad in there this morning. Couldn't believe the stickers. I know, BFF. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Yes, we can shop at Carlotta. Girl, you and BFF? First time in this group. Elizabeth Ladd, welcome, girl. This is our very casual Saturday afternoon chat here on the YouTube channel. We love doing things like this. Normally, BFF is with me as well. If you don't know who BFF is, she works with me. She's my sister-in-law. We crack up all the time. Oh, she really makes it a lot of fun. Your Michaels is so barren. See, Alicia, I'm telling you. How many of y'all have noticed that your Michaels and your Hobby Lobby? Now, Hobby Lobby is a bigger store. So, and have you noticed that the aisles are getting wider? And then they put like if they have craft tubs, it's almost like the craft tubs are not stacked real high, up on the top. Now they're like stacked all on one of the aisles all the way down instead of having multiple things on that one aisle. It's crazy. Oh, you're so welcome, girlfriend. Let's see here. Hello. And they are stretching items in several locations. I've noticed that too. Yep, I've noticed that too. Your Hobby Lobby looks sad too, Sandra. Well, my Michaels looks worse than my Hobby Lobby. So, I mean, I went to where the scrapbooking paper is. And y'all know I've been wanting to do the craft boxes. Y'all, I have wholesale accounts now, and I was telling BFF, there's a lot of stuff that you can't get now that I was wanting to use in the craft boxes, monthly craft boxes, because I wanted to do that. And boy, right now it's hard to get a hold of enough. I mean, and even some things you can't even purchase now. It's crazy. Hey Regina, how are you doing? Hey Karen. Aw, your hobby. Okay, I know Karen. I do too. I went shopping this morning. Yes, BFF telling. She went shopping today. I think she said she was there at 9 when the stores opened. She shopped for probably 3 hours. And she even shopped at the grocery stores too. Because y'all, all right, the rising prices on, okay, let me tell you what, my honey. He was looking at fencing for us to build a fence. And that jumped up within, it was either one day or a couple of days. From the quote that he got, it went up $8,000. $8,000. Friends, and normally, when the prices are normal, we'll just say normal, it would have cost us like $16,000. We have a big, huge piece of property, okay, for the whole thing. Now, the last quote he had gotten was $38,000. What in the heck? What in the heck? So there's no fence. There's no fence. Do you have to have a special account to order from Craft Outlet? No, Karen, girlfriend, you do not. Craft Outlet does give you really good prices. And anything over $100, they give you free shipping. And I wished I could do that. BFF and I have looked at shipping costs and everything. And I mean, if I want to stay in business, I've got to charge shipping even over $100. France, we're not even gonna get into shipping. I mean, that's just crazy. You just make one. Yeah, you can just go to Craft Outlet and set up an account. You don't even have to have an account with them. You can just go ahead and put stuff in your cart and check out. But I do have an account with them because if you purchase so much, I can't remember what it's called, but you get, it's like bonus bucks. Say that you purchase $200, you may get $10 in like these bonus bucks that you can use the next time that you purchase something from them. And let me tell you, I do use that. Etsy raised their fee. I know. Thank you, Kathy. I got an email. Etsy did raise their fees again from, I believe it was 5% to 6.5%. That's huge. That is huge because, oh, it's lovely to see you too, Lynn. It's lovely to see you too. I know, Kathy. Well, Kathy, I have to, my wreaths, in order for me to stay in business and with the business, what would you call it? The business rate. It's not that ratio that I use for my rates. You have to charge so that you can stay in business. You cannot, I mean, if your wreath, Kathy, is $55, your supplies should be no more than $15-$20 tops. 25, because you're, and then shipping on top of that, because say for instance, Karen, you're offering free shipping and this wreath is $55 that you put on there and it's sold, but you have $25 worth in supplies, and then your shipping for your wreath is $30, which it can be depending on where it goes in the country. You make nothing. You actually went back negative $5. You can't stay in business. I have given up on making wreaths. I know, Kimberly. It's tough. It is tough. You love making. I think I'm going to have a spring driveway sale. Oh, that would be good, Kathy. That would be good. Now, let me ask you this, Kathy. Can you do a craft fair? Do you have any local craft fairs in your community? And you too, Kimberly. Do y'all have local craft fairs that doesn't cost as much? Now, you got to be careful. because if they're not that good, then you're still going to have people who's going to fuss at $55 wreaths. But then again, there are those who will buy that wreath for $150, $160, depending on where you are. And that's why you got to know who your people are, your customers. For the first time in years, I went to the bread and meat market aisle in a grocery store looking for bargains. It's because of the rising prices. It's a point system. Yes, that's it, Pat. Thank you so much, girl. Is it $5 for 500 points? I know, I love that. Craft fairs, yes. However, everyone is making the same things. Do they look just like yours? Because you could take my wreath supplies and make that wreath, and you can make it look even different than how I do it. Hey, Wanda, how are you doing? Nursing homes and churches will purchase your wreaths. Yes, they would. That's a good idea. I'll call you Patricia here, so everybody knows who I'm talking about. In case they're new, they don't know Patricia is BFF Patricia Kirk. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Dustin, how are you doing? Hey, Dustin's Creative Coaching. How are you doing, buddy? If y'all don't know who Dustin is, y'all need to go over and check him out. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? But these prices, guys, this is what I thought would be a good idea, maybe even to encourage each other because of the cost of food going up, gasoline, any kind of supplies like the fencing, everything is going up. Everything. I just found out that inflation is gone up to 7.5%, and they expect that to go up to 8% pretty soon. Friends, just a few years ago it was 1%. Now it's almost 8%. That's why everything is so expensive. So what do we do about that? And it does not matter, guys. We're not getting in politics and stuff like that. Who the freak cares? All I care about is what it's going to cost me, what it's going to cost my family, because we can't do the name blaming and all of that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What matters is when you go to the grocery store, this is what I do. When you go to the grocery store, I shouldn't say me, but my honey, because I don't go to the grocery store very often. He does most of the shopping. And let me tell you, he's a good planner, and he does that. In regards to meal planning needs to be, yes, it does. There needs to be part of your routine. Hey, Debbie Schneider, how are you doing? But when you go to the grocery store, if the corn is on sale, and if you're able, go ahead and pick up an extra can or two or three or four, depending on, what your finances are. If the peas are on sale, the green beans are on sale, these things that will last for several years in your pantry. It's always good, friends. If I would tell y'all anything, advise you anything, if you can, have a little extra food on your shelves in your pantry. That's not a bad thing, because Lord and behold, if something else happened again and we were quarantined in our homes and we couldn't get out for a month, my gosh, do you have a month's worth of food in your home? Or would you trust somebody to even deliver it to your house when they touched everything, Hey, Marie, how are you doing, girl? It's all right. Hey, Vicky. At our craft fairs, it doesn't matter how big and beautiful the wreath is, 80 top on what most will pay. Usually they try to get you down to 60. And that's sad, because a craft fair, I would never go to a craft fair and go to someone's booth. It's not a yard sale, people. It's not a yard sale. You don't try to jimmy down the price of something. The price is what it is, right? It is what it is. And you're even saving on shipping, because you're there, you're purchasing it, and you're taking it home with you. So, I don't understand that. I don't, because, if you need something bad enough or you want something bad enough, most people will pay that. What, BFF? Now, see, I didn't hear that one. 10.5% by summer. I have to check out your page, Kathy Hickman, and you have beautiful wreaths and fair prices. I am surprised you are having trouble selling. I know. I know. She does have beautiful wreaths. $5 spent on canned food now saves spending 15 on it in 6 months. Think about that. That's a very good point, BFF, because that is so true. Because they expect inflation to continue to rise, and I didn't realize it was going to go up that much. I knew 8%, but I didn't know 10.5% inflation. Do y'all realize what that is? A couple years ago, it was 1%. 1% inflation. Right now, it's almost 8%. By summer, it's going to be 10.5%. We're going to feel that across the board on everything we purchase. So what can you do? What can you do? Make your trips to town count. That's what I do. That's why y'all see me go to I do lives from like 2 or 3 different stores, because if I'm going to do one, I'm going to make it count. And when I'm going out, I go to 3 to 4 different stores every time I go out, instead of just one. And then the next day go to one. Make my trips count. That is good to do that. I haven't added any more of my items to Etsy. Kathy, go ahead and add them, girl. Go ahead and add them. And how much? What is the traffic on your Etsy shop? Do you get a lot of traffic? Because in order for you to really purchase, and do you also, how do you promote your business? How do people know that you're on Etsy and that you have beautiful things to offer for sale? You've not sold one thing in 3 months, Kathy, and that's part of this. That's part of what's going on. Also, grab a 5-gallon can of gas and keep it at home. That's true too. I mean, summer's coming too, because you're going to need. Think about this. Think about this, friends. This is another thing. BFF, thank you for that, because it brings to mind what even the lawnmowers. If you want your gas cut, or if you have a service, if you have a lawnmower service coming in to cut your lawn, your grass, Lord, that's going to go up. Do y'all know that that's going to go up too? So if you're going to have to start cutting your own grass, then you may want to go ahead and get 5 or 6 1-gallon can gasoline cans and fill those suckers up if you're able to. So for summer, you're set for your lawnmower to be run. It's crazy. Cost of your supplies times 2 and 3. That is correct. That is correct. And Tara, that's normal. That is pretty much set in stone. 2 to 3% times 2 to 3 of what it is. So that is correct, BFF. You're having trouble selling yours for 50. Seems the market has been so full of wreaths that no one is buying. Pat, I've got to tell you something, girlfriend. You got to remember this. It may seem like there's a lot of wreath makers, but let me tell you, there's not as many as you think. You believe there's a lot of wreath makers because we are a tight-knit community. So we're all wreath makers. We're all showing what we're doing and all of this stuff. But you got to remember, when it comes to customers, there are millions and millions and millions of people who put a wreath on their front door or a wreath in their home. So the thing is, they got to know who you are, what you have to offer, and where you're selling it. That's the thing. There is plenty of customers out there for all of us, friends, for all of us. There is. You just got to be able to market it, to promote yourself, and somehow let people know where you are. If you're on Etsy, you got to determine, how am I going to drive traffic to my Etsy shop? I drive a lot of traffic to my Etsy shop through my lives. And also Etsy, the Etsy does their ads. I don't pay for any ads. Etsy does that Etsy ad thing now automatically. And whenever something sells from an Etsy ad, and I do get that, friends, I do get sales from Etsy ads. But you gotta bring some traffic onto your Etsy shop so that Etsy knows, hey, oh, somebody's over there looking. Oh, they got 10 more people over there looking. They got 20 more people over there today looking. And then they're going to start doing those ads for you. Local landscapers are raising prices next month. I knew that was coming, BFFC. That's what I said. It has to come. Uh, you have okay. I run errands the same day as before I retired. I go out for a few hours, get everything done at one time. Yes, that is absolutely true. See, Karen, that's good too, because it's not just saving the gas, it's saving your time as well. Because time is very valuable too, friends. It really, really is. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? BFS says find a local salon, nail or hair, and ask to display one of your wreaths. Oh yeah, I have a customer who sells tons of wreaths in a hair salon. Yes, y'all, and has gotten customers from that. So think outside the box sometimes, friends. You got to work your business. You got to work your business. Don't get discouraged, friends. Don't, if it is a dream of yours and a passion, pursue it. But if you know that because it takes time and effort, oh Lord, does it. It's just not making the wreath. It's everything else that has to go that's involved with that as well. You're not even making a decent profit, only 5. You can't do that, Pat. No, you can't do that. And see, and I'm still in BFF because it's hitting me. It's hitting me. Y'all, I had to go up 50 cents on my shipping. But let me tell you, BFF and I have been keeping a tally of what the shipping cost me. Now, for like a wreath kit or a ribbon box or something like that, it's $13.50 because you can go up to a certain size and it's the same price. So you need to know the shipping costs per box as well, the size of the box, the dimensions of the box. But we keep a tally, and the majority of the time, I charge $13.50. The majority of the time, it costs more than $13.50. Guess what? That extra, say that instead of $13.50, it was $15.95. I had several, or $15.91, several of those. So we're saying 13, 14, 15. So $2.50 I had to pay in that shipping. That came out of the profit. Do y'all see that? And if say that it's even 50%, I mean, that could be as much as I ship. Friends, that could be the difference between $250 and $500 that I have to pay myself out of shipping on top of what you guys paid. It's crazy what's happening right now. It is crazy. Yes, you have to value your time. But to see, the thing is, to BFF, Pat had to figure out where her customers are. How are you promoting yourself? And it's hard when you sell your wreaths at $50 or $60 and you have a customer base at that range. And then when you want to start selling $100 wreaths or $150 wreaths, you still have those customers and they're like, no, I ain't paying that. They're not your people. They're not your customers. You want to go out and find your customers that values a handmade item, that values the time, the love, time, and care that was spent creating that gorgeous, beautiful, one-of-a-kind, handmade wreath, okay? You got to do that. Value your time, and you got to find that customer. Now, how do you do that? You got to promote yourself. How are you promoting yourself? That's huge. They got to know who you are, where you are, and where you're selling. I don't even know how we got on this because I was doing prices. Sales just trying to make enough to keep making them. Pat, that's good, girl. So what do we call you? The hobbyist. Gosh, there's a term for, because there are people who love to do crafts. Oh gosh, what is it called? Something hobby. That's where you are perfectly okay, because there are people who have enough money. They don't need to create a business or an income to do crafts, right? But the majority of crafters would like to sell enough to at least pay for what they're doing so that they can continue to create because that's part of who they are, right? Hey, Brooklyn, how are you doing, girl? Hey, hey, hey. Plus, we get to start hand keying in the addresses. Oh, God. Okay, well, BFF. All right, for those business owners on here who are selling, y'all do know that Etsy Marketplace, UPS Marketplace is no longer going to be syncing with Etsy as of March 29th, I believe is the date, March 29th. So if you use UPS and they sync with your Etsy shop, guess what, guys? March 29th, they're not going to be offering that anymore. So if you continue to use UPS through Etsy, you'll have to key in every address of your customer. Now, I'm going to ShipStation. ShipStation will allow me to key in my address with UPS, and that's who I'm going to be using. You can also put in, if you ship through FedEx, UPS, any platforms like that, you can plug in your account number with those shipping companies, and then you can find out the best rate that you will get for shipping, and then you can ship, whether it be UPS, FedEx, or whatever. I like how you would refund shipping for overages where other purchasers I have made and it costs less for shipping. Well, Karen, we do that, and I will be quite honest with you. Well, I'm always honest. I'll be frank with you. It is a lot of extra work to refund shipping because we refund a lot of shipping. Because people do talk about my shipping costs, but sometimes other people's shipping costs are even more than mine. Like you said, they don't refund. A lot of people don't. It's not that they don't want to. A lot of companies don't want to refund shipping overages. It's because of the time that's involved. If they have, now I'm telling you, because we had, I don't know, it was like 200 orders last week on that one day, and I bet we refunded 7,500 people shipping overages. And that was 2-day process because of everything that was involved with that and the refunds. It's a lot. But we're going to continue to do that, though. It was chaos. Oh my gosh. Unless you make things yourself, you can't understand what all the expense and time. It is true. People who are not crafters, people who don't take the time, gosh, friends, because you have to purchase this stuff. Okay, so how do you purchase this stuff? Well, you either go online and you look for hours and hours and hours for those perfect ribbons, for those perfect meshes, for those perfect picks, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And friends, hours. It can be hours. Or you go to 10 different stores looking for, and that's time, that's gasoline. Now gasoline is expensive, so people don't see that, and it's crazy. It is crazy. That's why we have to continue to value what we do. Don't ever get discouraged to the point to where you start selling your stuff that it's yard sale, what do they call them, basement bargain deals, those kind of things. It is still worth it. It is still worth it. Somebody will come along. You just got to figure out how to get to your perfect person. That is so true. And what I mean by perfect person, the people, your customers. But still, the gas prices, guys, the food prices, like I said, try to go get some extra gasoline. Try to go, if you're at the grocery store, and I know most of us are on limited funds. You have X amount of dollars for groceries. You have X amount of dollars for this or that. If you're like me, I have X amount of dollars personally that I can spend a month. And when that's gone, I'd have to take it from my food money or take it from something else because, most of us have a grocery expense. We allocate so much for groceries too. That's how my brain processes everything and does things. So if you go over that, it's got to come from somewhere else. So you got to be careful with that, right? Hey, Linda, you're tuning in late, girl. It is all right. Sugar has been hit with 30% increase this week, past week. Oh, God. Y'all. And BFF, I hate to hear that because I am almost out of sugar. Because let me tell you, I've been trying to get off my iced coffee with caramel because I think of the dyes. I've been thinking about the dyes in our food, guys. This is another thing. I want to try to get healthier as much as I can and not crave all of this stuff that I've been eating. So I've been drinking iced tea. Yes, it has sugar in it, but at least it's just sweet tea, friends. And I got to go get some more sugar, sugar, sugar. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get a couple of extra bags if the grocery store will allow me to do it, so that when summer comes and inflation's at 10.5%, I don't have to go buy a bag and $4. I won't have to go buy a bag for like $7 for a 4-pound bag of sugar. That is crazy. Crazy. Kimberly, when people who have large families, now I come from a large family. My mom and dad had 11 kids, 11 of us. And we had huge gardens. And let me tell you, we children had to get out in them gardens and work. And I'm saying gardens because my parents had such huge gardens and beautiful veggies and stuff that they sold to the Greenbrier Hotel in White Silver Springs. Have any of y'all ever been to the Greenbrier Hotel in White Silver Springs? But my parents used to sell stuff to the Greenbrier Hotel. It's all organic stuff. Eat gluten-free, very healthy. Yep, that's what I'm trying to get to, Marie. That's what I'm trying to do. Our Sam's Club is limiting $50. Really, Wanda? Why are they limiting gasoline? Yeah, Pat, that is so true. And see, that's the thing too. Even in my business here, that's why with even my giveaways, because y'all know I do a lot of giveaways on my page. That's why with the stars, when I get that stars party and I get that bonus, buddy, that bonus money it's allocated for my giveaways and my shipping for those giveaways. That has helped me tremendously. Before Facebook allowed me to have that bonus, and I hope they continue to do it. I hope they continue to do it because that helps when I go out, because I know, okay, Facebook, now they don't pay me for my stars. Say that this month is February. What I earned this month, I won't receive until April. I won't receive it until April. You're on a fixed income, and since your fiance passed, you've got the bills he paid for now. So this everything. Yes. Yep, Don, I'm telling you, we're all feeling this. I do believe, and I don't want y'all to be fearful of, stuff that's going on. I think when times get, my dad would say something to me from the time I can remember, from the time I was young. He would say, Mohican, when it gets too tough for everybody else, it's just right for us. Y'all hear that? He said, Mohican, when it gets too tough for everybody else, it's just right for us. What he meant by that, something rises up within me, and I'm going to keep pressing on no matter how hard it gets. I will not give up. I won't. If it is something that I am passionate about, I don't care. Instead of 1 year, it takes me 5 years to accomplish that. Because dreams and visions, right? The Word of God talks about dreams and visions of young men, right? So I don't want to give up. We all have to have a dream. We all have to have a passion. Whether it's even putting a puzzle together. How many of y'all love to do puzzles or crossword puzzles? Or even in times like this when it's starting to get tough and we have to buckle up with what we're spending on certain things, you still need to have something that's going to bring you a little joy. If you can't make wreaths anymore, it may come to a point, guys. Who knows? It may come to a point where we're all going to have to really scale things back so much that Who knows what it's going to look like in a year from now? But it's going to be okay. It will be okay. Because, our country's been through tough times before. Our families have been through tough times before, but we're going to get through it. We will. We'll get through it. And thank God that we have the internet. And I hope each and every one of you will be able to continue to afford your internet as well, because this is one way for us to communicate and be able to encourage each other. Even if you're at home and you start getting depressed because you can't go out and do things, at least you have an outlet to where you can go watch somebody who can encourage you, or go watch a funny YouTube video. I love watching the Amish build. Okay, I'm going to go into this. Amish build those, and my sister MG just got into this too. I've been watching them for years, but she just discovered them. But you know how they build these small, tiny homes, and they build all of these storage buildings. I don't know. I love watching people do stuff like that. How many of y'all watched that one television show? I used to watch TV. I don't anymore. But it was called The Way They Made It, I think. The Way It's Made, or does anybody know what that is? BFF, I know you probably know what it is. How It's Made. It's called How It's Made or something like that. Patricia, Kathy, Evan, even the local butchers are drastically raising. I know, and I just found our butcher. How It's Made. Thank you very much. I love to watch stuff like that. Oh my gosh. When one door closes, another one opens. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And you know what? Sometimes the Lord opens those windows to create that draft. You know what? Drafts are really a beautiful thing when in the heat of the summer, and you open that one window and you open up that other window or two doors, and you get that nice breeze coming through all of a sudden. I mean, it's like the wings of an eagle. Just jump on there and ride that sucker. Or a window opens and you can jump out of that. Oh my Lord. Can y'all, if BFF is right here right now and hear her saying that, or a window opens and you can jump out of that. Oh my Lord Jesus. Used to live near Lancaster, PA. Love Amish. I know. Oh, their furniture is amazing, Linda. The Amish furniture is amazing. They take such care in quality, the quality of their work. See, this is another thing. And their furniture is expensive. It's expensive. But let me tell you, the way they make it, it's going to last a lifetime. Oh, I mean, and you pay for that. Okay. Vicki, that is politics there. It is all about the pull that each country has over one another. Nothing new under the sun, BFF. Nothing new. You had the Amish build your back deck, put a metal roof on your cabin, and built a pole barn for you, Karen. You also have a beautiful bedroom set. Oh, my Lord. I bet it's beautiful. I know, Wanda. She's crazy. She's crazy. Your son-in-law, former Amish, and he is so good with his hands. I think he can build anything. That's why my honey is. It is quality furniture. Let me go up and see. Your husband, Vicki, your husband worked for an oil company who drilled wells. And right after they would drill a well, they capped them. The United States should uncap the wells. I don't even know if we even want to get into all that stuff. All right. I'm going to say this because I try to think logically. Gosh, here's that analytical mind sometimes. I try to take the emotions out of stuff. And normally I don't talk about politics and religion, and I'm not going to get into he said, she said, all that kind of stuff, because it does not matter. It really doesn't matter. It's too deep to go there. But I will say, when you are reading the comments, where are you reading the comments on YouTube? Down here, because that's why I'm looking down there. Up here is where my camera is, but I have to look down there. MG just said, where are you looking at those comments? I'm looking way down there. If y'all wonder why I'm looking, that's why I'm looking down there, because here's the comments, friends. But what was I saying about the politics? Gosh, I don't even remember where I was going to go there, but I wasn't going to go deep. I can tell you that. Just keep my refund. What refund are you talking about? Did you get a refund? You always get refunds. I mean, refund on shipping. Do you get refunds on shipping? Carlotta, because let me tell you, girlfriend, it is so expensive to ship to you. It's crazy. That's fun when you purchase one or two things, different things, and we can combine it. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, because it is over $20, 19, $20 to ship to you. And I cannot figure it out. For the love of me, I can't figure it out. I like that, Alicia. What did Alicia say? Let me go. Sometimes the Lord makes you stand in the hallway and wait a while and think about what you really need before He opens the windows. And boy, I love that. Girl, I love that. Yes, I do. He made me a mesh roller and oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember. I think I remember you saying that, Pat. Yeah. But didn't you send me a picture? Did you send me a picture of a girlfriend? If people knew how easy they are to make, they would. Well, we've even thought about that too. We've even thought about, going into business. And because I get asked all the time when I'm making a wreath, what is that thing you're using that holds your mesh? And I always refer them over to Susie's Wreath shop on Etsy. And we thought, okay, well, maybe we can make those. But gosh, could y'all imagine how much they would cost now, just that little bit of wood? Crazy. Crazy. You own two Amish sheds. One is my wreath shop. Oh, Vicky, I love it, girl. Vicky, are you part of the Crafting with Mac group or Wreathing with Mac group? I would love to see that. Post that on Crafting with Mac. If you're part of the Crafting with Mac group, I would love to see your wreath shop. I'd love to see that. Pat, and if people, oh, okay, I read that one. The mesh. Okay, where is MG? I didn't see her. Hold on, let me look. And they are they on YouTube? What? Are they on YouTube? Yes, we're on YouTube. Oh gosh, y'all, my sissy, are you on here with us? Because I don't see her. Do y'all see her? I don't see her. Oh, well, she says she is. Okay, yeah, but yeah. Do you see the comments? Mary Gay, girlfriend, do you see the comments? If any of you heat with a wood stove, start getting your wood supplies now. Oh, my Lord. BFF, thank you so much. Yes and no. Oh, I don't know why you're not seeing the comments. Oh, Lord. You see, some people have where do I go to see them? I don't know. BFF, can you call Mary Gay and tell her where she can see those comments? I don't know. It just pops up for me. Girl, what the heck? Are you looking on your phone? That might be the problem too. You may have to turn your phone in order to see, because sometimes it's different with phones and different devices that you're on. So that is why I said hi. I know that she is texting you. Oh, Wanda Brown says you need to press chat. Press chat. Oh gosh, y'all. That is so good. Y'all are so helpful. I'm telling you, y'all are so helpful. That's crazy. But okay. Now somebody had made a comment. I wanted to go back to it. Yeah, there you go. Mary Gay, if you're on the phone, do what Wanda said and press the chat button. You have to press live chat, girlfriend. Press live chat. Press live chat. Oh my Lord, that's so funny. I'm trying to refresh my memory. I wanted to bring back. It might be a good thing that I don't remember. Because y'all, sometimes you got to be careful what you say, because you don't know how people will take things. But do know this, that anything that I say, BFF says, or MG says here in the shop, or Ashley, that it's always with everybody's best interest. We would never try to say or do anything that would make you feel uncomfortable or try to lead you down a path to go, because going out and buying a couple extra can of corn is a good thing if you can. Where do I go to see them? Oh, Mary Gay, if you're looking at it, it would be to the right, but you have to hit live chat in order for it to pull up. I'm not sure. I don't. That's the only thing I can tell you, girlfriend. What is the number for lives? If is there a difference on then the y'all? I have to say, forgive me, Penny. I forgot to text y'all that I was going live on my YouTube channel. I am so sorry. I forgot. Okay. If Scott Waterman pops on here, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna blame him. I'm gonna blame Scott with Waterman's Loft. I was video chatting with my buddy, and it was like 3 minutes until 2, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go live on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna blame him, and I forgot to text y'all. I'm so sorry. But the text number is 704-327-0237. 704-327-0237. Oh, zero. Oh, hold on for a second. 704-327-0237. Text. Oh gosh, I can't even type today. Text the word hello. And that'll put you right in that queue. Puts you right in that queue. You like to ask a question. Do you have any more of those signs that said "In God We Trust" that you had new the other day? Oh my gosh, Cheryl, BFF told me those things sold out again, and I meant to go on there and relist that, and I completely forgot. People have been wanting that. Hold on for a second, girlfriend. I will do it right now. No better time than right now, right? Renew. Okay. I got them on there, my friend. I just listed some more. Can't believe I forgot that. You love puzzles, Carlotta? Girl, we are sisters from another mother. That's all I got to say, because I love puzzles too. But Carlotta, are you like me, girl? I've bought so many puzzles, and I go and look at them in the box. And I'm like, but now that I moved my craft room from my house into my shop here, I'm going to have room. And instead of calling it the banquet room now, we're going to call it the, gosh, went right out of my head. Gosh, what do you call those? Rec room, maybe? A rec room. We'll call it the rec room. That way, that's the place we're going to play games and all that stuff. It'll be great. It'll be great. So I'm going to have a table just for puzzles, so I can leave it out until I finish it, and then I'm going to glue it all together, and then I'm going to frame it. BFF's good at that too. Where do you have your private group address? I'm not sure what that means, Phyllis. If you're talking about my supporters group, oh, you are so welcome, my friend. And thank you so much. That is a beautiful sign. For those who would, okay, yes, the wood. For those who need wood, get up with carpenters and ask them, can you have leftover wood they throw away? Also, when people cut down trees, most of the time they will give you the wood. If they have a tree fall, most of the time they'll say, if you go and ask them, can I remove this from your property? Do you need help removing that? Or you'll do it for free. All you want is just the wood. And most of the time they will say, yes, do it. And all you have to do is just go cut that sucker up and take it home, let it dry out, because you don't want to put any green wood in your wood stoves. Did the He Is Risen? Oh gosh, did the He Is Risen sell out too? Sorry, friends, it's been like crazy pants. I think I did. I think that one's on there. Yeah, I think that one's on there. Your mother used to do puzzles, did she, Vicky? You got notification on Facebook? That's good. Yeah, because I did post it on Facebook as well. I do like to do that on my page. Just don't burn pressure treated from carpenters. That is correct. You do not want to burn pressure treated wood. No. Or wood that is green, because the soot that's in your chimneys can create a fire. Hey, Gloria, Janice, and Phyllis, girlfriends. How are y'all doing? I know, I'm looking down. Guys, hi. Your mother did the same thing and glue and framed them. I know. Oh, Lord. And I have some really pretty Christmas puzzles. So I'm looking forward to doing those. And one of them has that the vintage Santa. Love that. Love it. Now, I have to tell y'all something. Y'all know I am Christmas crazy, right? Love Christmas. I listen to Christmas music 24/7, 365 days a year, except for this year. I don't know what's happened to me. I still love Christmas, favorite holiday, hands down. Love everything about it. But this year, I don't have Christmas music playing. I don't know. I think what it is this year, I'm actually enjoying each season as it comes. I'm taking the time to do that. And you guys, we have to slow our life down somehow to really start enjoying what we have. Y'all, I'm past the second part of my life. I'm 57 years old. So if I have 20 or 30 years left, what a huge blessing that will be. So if I do, whether it be 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, 1 month, I want to enjoy that time. And I did get, a lot of stress out of my life because I put myself under so much stress. It's crazy. And we do it to ourselves. But I'm not going to do that anymore, friends. I'm not going to do that anymore. Stuart coming with the greenhouse. Oh, Linda, he's not working on it today because it's kind of damp and it's overcast. So he's not working on it today, but he's coming right along with it. It's looking beautiful. You love Christmas too. Santa was your best man at your wedding. With the ring in his bag. Vicky, that is one wedding I would have loved to have been at. Oh, Wanda, I loved 1,000 or higher pieces as well for the puzzles. Love them. Do you monthly charge? Oh, Phyllis, it is $4.99 a month. It's a Facebook private group. So just go on my main page, and it's I think it's called support this page. You'll see it. I think it's a blue button. Y'all, BFF, is that correct? Because I know Facebook changes it all the time, but I don't know if it's a blue button that says support this page. You would just click on that and follow the prompts. And I don't have any control of how you pay for it or if you cancel, but evidently it's easy to cancel because I have people canceling all the time. And that's okay too, especially now, guys. $5. $5. My supporters on here, thank you so much, because I know what that $5 means. Well, it's $5.34 because my God, they have to charge you tax. I had to even join my own supporters group. Do y'all know that? I pay the $4.99 a month too. It is crazy. It is a blue button. Become a supporter. Thank you, BFF. You have Thomas Kincaid puzzles up on the wall. You use Mod Podge. That's what I would use to hold them together. Oh my gosh, Valerie. Valerie, take a picture of those and put them on Craft Them with Mac. I'd love to see them. And we'll try to get all those approved too, post-approved. You have to stop and smell them roses. Oh, Lord, you know it. You know it, Janice. You got plenty of craft and reed supplies to keep me busy. I have so many quilts, blocks. I need to. Oh, but isn't that a wonderful thing, Dawn? Especially right now. It's wonderful that you have plenty, because it's going to probably come a time in the next 4 to 6 months that you're going to be glad that you had them. Yeah, you'll be glad that you had them. I know, it is so cool. Gosh, I love that. Valerie, BFF says she collects the Kincaid Disney puzzles and framed them. Yeah, they're beautiful. I joined you last week, but I haven't gotten anything, I don't think. So maybe you can check, pretty please. BFF, would you write down Debbie Snyder's? But I think you're in there. For some reason, I'm thinking that you were in there. I think BFF added you. BFF, could you make sure that Debbie is part of the supporters um, group? Now, Debbie, make sure that you text that number. Let me put it here one more time, 704-21. Nope. Let me go back. I was about ready to put my personal cell phone number. Ooh, Lord Jesus. 704-327-0237. 0237. Just text hello. And we'll put you in the group that you need to be in. 704-327-0237. Oh, you're so welcome, girl. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Isn't this a wonderful group? Carlotta, I just saw all those laughing faces. What you doing? Crying faces, girl. Just don't burn pressure. Okay, got that one, girl. You were laughing. You laughing at BFF probably. I know you were. There's Mary Gay. I think I saw her. There you are. MG is here, people. She figured it out. Hey. Your mother-in-law was an artist, so you have no room on your walls. They are full. Pat, that's my honey. My honey does that too. And let me tell you, I have stuff everywhere between him and me. Him and I. Him and me? Him and I. Between him and I. We have stuff because y'all know I do the crushed glass paintings. I do the paint pours. And some of those paint pours of mine I love. Love, love, love. If they speak to me, I'm keeping them. And people have asked to buy those paint pours of mine. And it's just so hard. It's almost like my wreaths. Man, it's so hard to give up stuff sometimes. Your mother-in-law was an artist. Okay, so I have read that one. You're so welcome. Thank you, BFF. You're on the appropriate text for the supporters too. That's great. Aww. Let me go back up. You're so welcome, Phyllis. It's on here. It's on here. Love to crush glass. Oh, I know, MG. I love it. Hey, somebody might not have seen that. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Don't look at my nose. There's one of them. Look how gorgeous that is. It's not really picking up the gorgeous gold. How pretty that gold is. I can't quite get the camera to pick up that gold. You can either tilt it this way. This is the way I like it. Because for me, I think, okay, this is like the Sahara Desert. And then this is like the blue, blue sky. But you could always turn it this way too. You can do whatever you want. You can even do it this way. But that's that crushed glass with that glitter. And it's Mod Podge. I use Mod Podge to keep that on there. I absolutely love that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And see, all of this, I've got to organize that too, y'all. Oh my God, I got so much to do, so much to say. That's crazy. I'm going to try that one day. Your daughter, who was given a year to live last week, has been paint pouring. Oh, yes, Vicki. Oh, that's wonderful. 2 weeks now, no trolls. Can you believe it? Maybe because we started banning them, or I can't remember even how we did it now. You need to sell your paint pours. I can't wait to start selling yours. We have too many. Yeah, we have so many. Oh gosh, enjoy the beauty. I know. The beach and ocean. Yes. Sand. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, absolutely praying for Vicky and her daughter. Don't jinx us. Oh Lord Jesus. What time is it? Oh, what the front door? People, we've been on here almost an hour. Where does the time go? I have no idea. Yep, you treasure those paint pours, girl. Each and every one of them. Mm-hmm. And it's a wonderful group of people. Y'all, I know that because we are the wreathing community, we support each other. You know, a lot of you support my buddy Scott too, and like Tammy Harris Hodges and Polka Dot Wreath Co. Dustin on here. I mean, it's just wonderful. And Crafters Dudes, I love him. Gary, he does beautiful card making work, and it's such a wonderful group of people. Now, of course, you know you're going to get, you know, every once in a while you will get somebody. Most of us are like, we're going to say where the oil and there the water, and sometimes it just does not mesh, but it's okay. She had COVID and it damaged her lungs. But is she okay now, Vic? We're going to keep remembering her in our prayers. It is a weekly family reunion at the kitchen counter. It flies by quickly. Yes, it does. How do you post the puzzles? And you can't find Crafting. Oh, it's let me put because you're spelling it wrong. Crafting with Mac. I know. Right there, Crafting with Mac. Now, if for those of you, you can go join Crafting with Mac. I don't post very often in there, but that's for crafters to go in and share what they're making. Now, Crafting with Mac is just for, like, if you're making the gnomes, if you're doing puzzles, you're doing any kind of craft that's not a wreath. I know wreath making is a craft. I understand that. But I have so many wreath makers that I created Wreathin' with Mac. Wreathin' with Mac. Make sure I spelled it right. Wreathin' with Mac, where wreath makers can go in there and post all of their wreaths so that we can take a look and, you know, and give some encouragement to you guys. And some of you even want advice on your wreaths and stuff. And everybody's always so nice about, you know, sharing and liking and all of that. So there's Crafting with Mac, and then there's Wreathin' with Mac. Y'all, do y'all see me moving? It's because my feet are dangling on my chair, so my feet's going back and forth. my legs are so short, it's crazy. I don't even know where that came from. Don't even know where that came from. Okay, friends. Okay, once again. Now, the inflation that we're feeling now, and we're going to feel even more. Do you have any egg wreath videos? Egg wreath videos. Chris, hey Chris, do you mean like making the beehives out of those eggs? I did a live on that, and I do have another live from last year because I made them, or year before last. But just a video with no chatting. I don't do those very often because if usually, and I've got to start doing something because I got to put stuff here on my YouTube channel. And so I've got to figure out how the heck I'm going to do that because I don't have time to make videos and do lives. That's my problem. That's my problem. I think I'm just going to do lives. I'm going to do lives here on my YouTube channel as well because I don't have time to mess around with them videos. So y'all can go back and watch them, right? You belong with Wreathin' with Mac and love the feedback. See, it's wonderful, isn't it, Pat? Easter egg wreath, maybe. Easter egg wreath. Don't know what that one is either. Oh, no. I haven't done an Easter egg wreath yet, but I'm going to be doing one. I'm going to be doing one. And I am going to be doing a tulip wreath as well. I know I've seen several people do those. Let me tell you, friends, let me tell you who does a gorgeous tulip wreath. And it's called Cat's Creation. She's on YouTube, and our crafting and things, and even our wreaths, some not quite the same, but she does similar things, and she does such beautiful work. Cat's Creation here on YouTube, y'all, and she's on Facebook too. She's on Facebook too, but she's another one that I love. Don't get to watch very often. That's my problem. I don't get to watch people very often. I'm too busy. I still need to see how you brace your wreath for. Dawn, you keep asking me for that, girlfriend. I'm going to try to find my video where I showed that because I've showed that several times. And BFF, can you remind me to do that next week? Oh, thank you so much. I just read it. Yeah, wreath. No, not wreathing. It's wreathen. WREATHIN. Hi, Carol Mosquitoes, girl. Wasn't sure if they were done the same as the order balls and your wreaths. I will do those differently. But Chris, you can experiment with it, but you most certainly could hot glue those eggs to like that round styrofoam wreath frame. You can most certainly do that, or you can even take a pick and like a skewer of some kind and put it in that egg, and then you could stick it. That's probably the way I will do it, and with a little bit of hot glue. I guess I do need to do one of those, show you how I would do it. I don't know how other people do it, but that's the way I'll probably do it. Yeah, not Kate Creations, but Kat's Creation. She's so good. Egg-shaped frame. I know, Linda, and she's so nice. She seems to be really nice. Vicki, I know Dollar Tree does have the egg-shaped wreath frames. I haven't done anything with mine yet, but I guess I better get to that since Easter is like less than 2 months away. Oh, she does Friday Night Lives? Okay. Not wreath in with Mac. It's all, let's see, WREATHIN, one word, with WITH, Mac. Wreathen with Mac. All one word, WREATHIN with Mac. What do you do with the bottom of the egg when you make a hive? Make another one. You can make, because if you get those mega eggs from Hobby Lobby, you can make a small, medium, and large. Well, there's actually 3 eggs altogether, so you can make quite a bit of those beehives, and I love them. I love them. Yes, they do. And there's actually glue for styrofoam, and I have used it, but I don't like it. But I have not used the hot glue sticks for styrofoam, but I have used just a regular glue for styrofoam, and I don't care for it. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. My Lord Jesus, we are just chatting away. But I got that stuff to go over there and finish up. I found a live you did a tulip wreath tour in March. Yeah, I was at the beach. That wasn't very good quality, Karen. Wasn't very good quality, but I'm going to make another one. I have the tulips over here. And I'm going to see if I can do really multicolored one. I think that'd be really pretty. Y'all, once again, thank y'all so much for being here, part of our Saturday afternoon chat. And hopefully BFF will be with us next Saturday, not just on the chat here, but in person. But it's been wonderful, guys. Go out and just buy a couple extra cans of green beans, corn, and whatever, if you can, when it's on sale. When it's on sale, that way that makes up the difference, right? And it maybe a little bit of sugar, coffee, tea. If it was me, and I'm just going to say this, put this out there, I would probably get, maybe if you could, up to 3 months minimum of extra food in your cupboard. I know y'all may think I'm extreme with that, but I just really think that would not be a bad thing if y'all could get up to maybe 3 months of worth of food in your cupboards, guys. I think, or in your pantry, or whatever you want to call it. I think that would be a good thing. Use a little wisdom, y'all. Y'all can see what's happening in our nation, in our country, and we just do what we can. And when we do what we can, we leave the rest up to the Lord, because He knows, hey, we are doing our part, and He'll take care of the rest, right, guys? He certainly will. Rethan, that's it. Y'all have a blessed. I'm bringing chocolate. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed afternoon. And I will be seeing y'all over on Facebook, because I'm going to probably do another live showing how much I've gotten through with my organizing of my crafts. And then I'm going to do another live this evening making something. So I hope you guys come back and join me. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day. Facebook has no listing for Reason with Mac. It's there. Just don't put it in quotation marks, though. It's there. Yeah, it's there. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day, and I will be seeing y'all soon. Bye, guys.